This episode of The Young Turks brought to you by Squarespace.
Allen West, he's a Tea Party favorite, and he's also a representative in Florida. He was in Boca Raton, Florida, for the Women Impacting the Nation meeting, and he wanted to talk about how he feels that feminism has neutered the American male. All right, so we have a little video of him speaking at this event. You'll get the gist of what he is trying to get at from this video, so let's watch.
The women in our campaign printed up t-shirts that said Women for West. That's what we need you to do. Action. We need you to come in and lock shields.
That's right.
And strengthen up the men that will go into the fight for you. To let these other women know on the other side, these Planned Parenthood women, the Code Pink women, and all of these women that have been neutering American men and bringing us to the point of this incredible weakness, to let them know that we are not going to have our men become subservient.
Amen.
That's what we need you to do. Because if you don't do it, then the debt will continue to grow.
The debt will continue to grow? How does the women's movement have anything to do with the debt? No, I love that. He makes absolutely no sense, and that's part of the problem with a lot of conservatives. They see women's rights and they see equality as like a zero-sum game. It's not a zero-sum game, okay? Women aren't gathering in the streets thinking of ways to emasculate you or thinking of ways of neutering you. We're thinking about having equality, so we're seen as equals to you. Okay, it has nothing to do with taking away your rights and your strength. And I think that what he says there is a little insulting to men, because later on in his speech he talks about how men need women in order to be stronger, and without women constantly supporting them and constantly taking care of them, they're not as strong and they're not as powerful. I think that's a little insulting to men, don't you think?
No, I think all that Allen West brings is weak sauce. Because he's saying, oh my God, the feminists have neutered me. I'm so small and weak now. Hey, listen, man up, dude. Hey, that's on you, man. If Code Pink's got you so intimidated, that's your problem, not my problem. Feminists don't bother me at all. I'm a strong man. I don't need to be worried about how they're neutering me or anything like that. That's point number two is he says, women, we need you. We can't do anything without you. You need to lock your shields and protect us men. Well, if you got a bitch attitude like that, I guess, yeah, you're going to need those women to buck you up because you can't do it on your own. And then to Anna's point about the debt, what did that have anything to do with any of this, right? But it's because Republicans, they bring all roads lead right back to that. And why do they even care about the debt? No. That's just an excuse for it. And that's why you need to give the rich tax cuts. Because that's what they did. They didn't fix the debt at all so far since Allen West has been in office. They made the debt worse by giving the rich an even bigger tax break. And now what's his excuse for it? Oh, the feminists made us do it, and that's why we need women to help us get tax cuts for me.
If you want to build a website or a blog, where do you go? You go to squarespace.com.
With Squarespace, you don't need any coding experience, and the best part is you can even edit your website on your iPhone.
They give you 24/7 support.
Go to squarespace.com/TYT and get a 2-week trial for free.